One. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
What's going on?
Try that again. Shooby doo 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 doo.
Oh, sorry.
Sound check over.
Well. It's probably time to commence.
In the digital barn, where pixels align, Phil, Matt, and Ben, their laughter entwined. Dubar in hand, they ramble with glee. The Amish Inquisition, hearts worn on sleeve. When the clock hits 8, it's our signal to start. Sometimes we're late, but it's part of our charm. The Amish Inquisition's gonna raise this barn. Oh yeah. Raise this barn. Oh yeah. Raise this barn.
Break it down. Ow. 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 Can we have one more? Ow.
There you go, Music 101.
This is another barn raising
It is.
where we ditch the guest because they're useless
Wow.
and we're the entertainment.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
What a pleasure for you, especially.
No content,
No context.
no planning, very little planning,
It's just raw.
just raw and to the point.
Straight for the jugular.
Yeah, you might be able to. Can the audience hear the logs burning slightly in the background? It's not interference. There we
That's
go.
nice. That's ASMR, is it?
It's not the
That's
flubber
Nom, nom, nom,
content.
nom. Come to daddy.
How's your mukbang channel doing, Phil?
What's that? Some weird Asian shit in it.
It's some
So-
eating and making noises.
Do they not start in Japan?
I don't know.
so.
Korea? Japan?
They're all the same, aren't they? That kind of place.
Wow.
Weirdos.
Yeah.
What's mukbang?
Mukbang, it's people eating lots of food, isn't it? Different sorts of foods and eating it loudly on a camera in a microphone.
Yeah, Phil's pretending
I
he's never
understand.
watched it
I
for
know.
3 hours on end.
I've seen your subscription listings.
Lest we all forget the time where we had to close down 5,000 Pornhub tabs on the podcast laptop.
5,000 extreme mukbang. Extreme mukbang tabs.
Yeah. Till he found the right one.
I just want to see chips.
Where's the chip bomb?
So it's an extreme eating, a sloppy eating.
I think so,
thing, is
yeah.
it?
I don't know if it's... these things always sound like a sex thing, but I don't think it is.
If it's...
I think it's a fetish, isn't it?
Is it?
A fetish?
Don't kink
like a
shame.
cabbage.
Fetid cabbage. Oh, that like sauerkraut.
Yeah.
That'd
A
work.
fetish.
What would you? What would be your favourite thing to mukbang eat if you were forced at gunpoint?
I mean, probably just a bacon sausage and egg butty, because I don't understand the difference between eating and mukbang eating.
I mean, it probably blurs.
I don't know what. I still don't know what mukbang is.
Maybe we never will.
I don't think we will. No, because you give me a straight answer.
It tends to
Listeners.
be a woman. Tends to be a woman. I don't think I've seen a man do it. Have you?
A man mukbang? No, that must be a thing though.
It's a mukbang.
Yeah, and they eat like awful looking things like sea cucumbers and
Penis fish.
rat fish.
Nice.
What are those ones? Those kinds? I can't remember. They've got a terrible name, and they're like ragworms or something.
Ragworts.
Something like that. Yeah, and they like stick like parasites, and they stick to the side of sharks and things like that, and they just look awful. Or those
lamprey eels and things like that.
maybe, yeah. And razor clams, they look particularly awful as well.
Yeah, I mean you find them on beaches in the British Isles.
Yeah, or it's a sea cucumber. Does that shoot water out of an end?
I think it does.
I think I've seen them eat that, and he can make it shoot it out or something.
I think most tubular food creatures look
Shoot water out.
Yeah, look pretty off-putting, to be honest.
Yeah.
Tubular food creatures. Any?
I weren't listening. I was fucking with the camera. The camera was going off.
God.
Oh,
I'd like to have the fireplace up, but
it's messing with the
for
camera.
some reason the camera keeps cutting out. It's not done that for years.
Years.
I'm blaming him.
Gremlins.
He's probably
Gremlins.
stood on a wire.
Oh,
I
will
imagine.
they? Yeah.
Because there's hundreds.
Because there's just wires everywhere.
The floor is made of wires.
I'll try not to move.
Oh, shit. So, yes, another barn rate. Oh, fuck me.
I did not move then.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something there's a ghost in the shell, isn't there? Would that be the term?
Yeah, I think so. Ghost in the machine.
Yeah.
Welcome, my son. Okay, yeah, another barn raising.
It's how we finish every month.
It is. It is. It's like
It's
a
a re-
wind down.
It is.
It is, yeah.
A relaxo.
Relax.
Rancho relaxo.
Yes.
Mundo.
Yeah, we don't have to be on our best behavior because we have guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just
That's it.
chilling out,
Yeah.
maxing, relaxing.
Yeah. We try not to swear within the first half an hour of it either.
Do it. I
Really?
didn't get
Was that a
memo.
thing? I didn't know about that. I didn't get the email about that.
No, that's why.
Was there a meeting?
Yeah, there was. Yeah. So
7 minutes.
so get picked up by the algorithm.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's working really well so far.
It is, isn't it? I think that's because
The algos are bitch.
too late now.
Does that count?
Sorry. The algos are I don't know.
Constant annoyance.
Yeah. It's not our friend.
No.
No, it doesn't like us.
Well, that's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
People have shrinking attention spans, and when if you do a really boring podcast as well,
This is a really boring podcast. Yeah.
what chance have you got?
I mean, it's only been going 8 years.
But you've discovered there's 2 people who listen to us.
Yeah, 2 organic listeners I heard about this week.
So
did you
not bots then.
So it's
Organic.
Yeah. It's someone who works with my wife, and she said that her husband was talking about an excellent podcast he was listening to. Absolutely fantastic.
And they mentioned us.
award-winning stuff. And she said, "Oh, that sounds like Ben's podcast." It's like, I wonder if it's the same one. So she talked to my wife, and my wife confirmed that it was indeed the Amish Inquisition.
Is it very weird?
Yeah, and it was, he was like, me and my mate listen to that all the time. So that's
On
Dan
site.
Ashcroft.
They listen on site. They plasterers.
I don't know what they do for a living, but yeah. Shout out to Dan Ashcroft and his mate, who are both avid listeners.
Dan
/
Ashcroft.
watchers.
And
That's
his mate.
His mate, I don't know his name.
Oh,
but,
half
yeah.
a job.
It's a very northern name.
I was ready to
Yeah.
sign a photo of myself for them, but
Just you.
well, I normally carry 7 or 8 photos of myself around, so I can, if anyone asks, I can sign it.
Yeah.
Amish
you-
Ben.
Tell them about the merch store.
I did say about the merch store. I said you can buy a limited edition T-shirt. It's very limited. In fact, bad news, listeners. We've actually sold out of the limited edition T-shirt last week. It flew off the shelves, so it is no longer available.
What?
But thank you to everyone who bought one.
Shit.
The
That must have been today because I checked yesterday. We hadn't sold anything.
Yeah, it was today. It was about 5 minutes before I left for the podcast. So yeah, it's all completely gone. The mug is still available. The AI mug,
right?
Maybe slightly shop soiled.
For all you mugs out there,
Yeah, we know there's a lot of you.
Save Mugland.
Save Muglang.
Mukbang.
save mukbang.
Nice. That was a callback to 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking about banking this in the last couple of days.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, and what a scam it is.
Right, yeah.
Surprise.
I did a job for a customer.
Are you a Marxist?
I'm literally a communist. I'm a Marxist. I did a job for someone, a long-standing customer, on Friday,
Yes.
late Friday, on my way home, which was actually Penwitham. 25 minutes to get to Penwitham from Fullwood Barracks.
Wild.
But I had it penciled in for Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, if I get it done now, I can have...
A
I
big
don't
wank.
have to... a big mukbang wank on Saturday morning before I walk the dog. And,
At least you didn't say while walking the dog.
no. So I popped in to Penwitham, and I've known her for years. She's like hyper lefty as well.
Right.
What is a hyper lefty?
You can just tell. Just tell by
Does she
just
have
listening to
pronouns on her front door?
them. Oh, probably.
Is she wearing hemp
She
trousers?
she used
Tie
to.
dye.
When I first met her, she was a teacher,
Crystals.
and she used to teach like Baddens,
Right. Okay.
like young offenders and stuff like that. And she's taught in prisons and stuff. And anyway, she's working on the... Well, she's not working at the minute, but she did get a job on the railway doing being like in a little
navvy?
a little hut at a level crossing,
Oh right. Okay.
doing that job. But it didn't suit her, and she left. And what was it? A dimmer switch. She had a garage converted a few years ago, like 5-6 years ago, and it had this dimmer switch doing all these down lights, and it was going a bit iffy. So she started to have a look at it herself, and ended up in a point where there was 6 wires sticking out of the wall, and she weren't sure what. So she rung me. So I went round, and it was like 5 minutes of a job just to put a switch on.
£100.
25 minutes there, 20 minutes back, and we talked for about 25 minutes as well. And she said, when we finally got done talking, she said, how much do I owe you? I said, oh, give us 40 quid.
You're a man of the people, Phil. You're a
Yeah,
man of the people.
because it should
yeah.
be 60. But I just don't have the heart to charge it. And she goes, oh, I might have that in cash. Is that all right? I said, cash is king. Of course it is. And she made a comment saying, like, and like, bearing in mind, she's like, very left wing, saying, do you know, I'm trying to use more and more cash. I don't get, we're just giving the banks the money, and they just keep taking this cut all the time. I said, yeah, that's skimming. That's how they make the money. They skim off every transaction. And I mentioned like a couple of times, like once or twice, I've had a customer ask me if I had a card machine. I said, no, I don't have one. No. Because it's like 30 quid a month or something, plus a transaction fee on every, like 5% of every transaction. And it just got me thinking. I was like, what a scam it is. Basically, it's like, if I come round to your house, Ben, you got a faulty socket, right? So I come round, change the socket, done in half an hour. How much are you? 60 quid.
Fucking hell.
And so we're stood in front of each other.
Yeah.
You've rung me. Can you do a service? Yes, I've done your service. Now you pay me. I'm stood right in front of you.
Yeah.
And rather than you just going into your pocket and giving me 60 quid, what you say instead is, What the fuck's that noise? Background noise.
It sounds like YouTube. Something about a sauna.
Instead of you just handing me over 60 quid, you say, hang on, can you pay 30 quid a month for a machine that allows me to, instead of reaching my pocket and grab 60 quid, grab my phone and tap that on the machine, and then I'll send my money to Manchester and then to London and then to Shanghai and then back to you, and you can have it that way with everyone taking a slice.
That's the way I do business.
It's absolutely nuts. It doesn't make any sense. I'm like, we're stood opposite each other. You could just give me the money, but instead, somehow people have been trained to think, no, it's better to send it halfway around the world with someone taking a slice all the way around, rather than just giving it to you like there and then.
I would have paid on my smartwatch, Phil.
Exactly, yeah. It's just bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers.
Would you? Is that the same? I suppose with like the card reader, even like if someone was to transfer you money.
If it's a transfer, an online transfer, that's there's no fees generally in that. But there is, because I pay monthly fees on money that I'm paid by the bank. And the bank charges me monthly fees.
Yes. A business account, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to have.
No, you don't have to have them.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's just easier.
Is it?
Well, because it's all in one place then,
Right.
rather than having all your business transactions mixed in with all your personal transactions. It's all in
Charge
one.
you for the convenience.
Well, it's why personal accounts are free. It's because businesses subsidise it. Businesses pay the banks.
Yeah. So would you not charge more? You say, well, it's
Oh, you'd have to, wouldn't you?
£90 cash, 60 quid. £90 card, 60 quid cash.
Yeah, you'd have to do something like that. But I mean, again, like, so why would you do it then? Why wouldn't you just pay the cash? If people don't understand, that when they pay with the whatever it is, chip and pin machine, that they're paying more. You're paying more because you're paying the bank for the convenience of not walking around going to the cash point.
But if you're not charging more, they're paying more that isn't going to you.
Yeah,
So
well,
you're
I'm
paying
not.
more,
I'm not going to stand it. The customer has to pay it,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah, so if they want to pay by card, would you charge more? So then...
Well, I don't allow it.
Okay, no.
No, you can't pay. I don't have a machine.
Groats only!
I think I've only been asked twice in
Really?
15 years. Do you have a
shit.
card machine?
Wow.
So I can count on one hand, definitely.
Get to fuck.
Yeah, I'd just say no, I don't have one, sorry.
Shit.
But to be honest, it's probably a demographic thing as well, because I don't tend to work for young people.
Yeah.
Very rarely I have a customer under the age of like 35, 40.
Well, is that old?
Well, we're middle-aged, aren't we? Sorry.
I'm in my
We are
very,
now.
very, very late 30s.
Yeah. My youngest son asked me, when will I get wrinkles like you today?
You stay in bath too long.
Yeah. I said, when you're old, you little shit.
Old.
I don't think you're very wrinkly,
No?
Thanks.
other than your balls.
You'd know.
Yep.
Old wrinkle. Phrenology head over there, isn't that like measuring wrinkles and shit?
It's the shape of your head, isn't it?
Oh, they get the calipers out, don't they?
I think so, and I think it correlated to different areas meant different things about your personality.
Okay. It's only
Gosh.
there to keep the Las Vegas visor up, I think.
I know, yeah.
No knowledge here.
So we had a message in the element from Mostly Business, I think.
Mostly
Yeah,
business.
yeah. I think he said he lives in Minnesota.
Minneapolis, wasn't it?
Kicking
Was
off.
he
Was it Minneapolis?
Was he Minneapolis?
That's the state.
That's
isn't it?
where it's all happening.
Which is the state and which is the
Sorry,
town?
yeah. There's Minneapolis and Mini something, isn't there?
Minnesota's in Minneapolis, I think, confusingly.
All right.
So
I don't know what the
Minnesota's
state is.
town.
I thought
Minneapolis
Minnesota was the
state.
state.
I thought
Maybe
Minneapolis
it's
was
other
the
way around.
city.
Maybe the other way around then. Minnesota's the state.
Yeah, Minnesota's
Minneapolis
the
is
state.
town.
Are they not is it not called Twin Cities?
Yeah.
So Minneapolis and Macroapolis.
Where's Indianapolis?
There's Minnesota. No, Minnesota. No, Minnesota is the state.
Yes.
MN.
Then there's Minneapolis.
Yeah.
In
and
Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
A Mini Driver.
Minova.
Well,
I know. And he lives in one of them.
it's all kicking off there.
In the city that all the ice things are happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it's minus 28, isn't
Oh
it, as
my
well?
God. Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking on the weather.
Super cold.
So 2 people have been
Shot.
shot now.
I saw a video of, I say a video, you can't really tell what's happening, of the most recent one.
Right.
And there was suggestions that, because this came out afterwards and said he had a gun.
Well, there's the nurse who's been shot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the suggestion of there's someone else who walks into the shot carrying that model of handgun, who then backs off during the fracas. So who knows what's happened there?
Yeah.
He could have dropped his gun,
Mm.
and then they've panicked, or he and the the nurse has grabbed it. Who knows? It's impossible to say.
Yeah.
But it's a mess, and people shouldn't be dying over it.
No.
No.
What whatever the weather.
Fuck. Ugh.
That wasn't a joke.
Yeah, but it fit really well because
It's very cold.
About the cold.
No,
Yeah,
it's
very
grim.
strange, isn't it? What's
It's
going on? And it's like, so I was reading a little bit about it, and there are people either living there or going there, and they sort of tail these ice agents
To film them.
around.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
filming in there.
I saw someone had hacked the signal chat of the people who were tailing them,
Oh, right.
and it seems very organised.
Mm.
And James O'Keefe was doing a video on it, Project Veritas.
Right.
And I don't know if it was him or someone they were with had got a death threat via text. They'd found his number plate. They said, "We know you're in this car." They got the number plate right. If you don't fuck off, we're going to kill you. And this was coming from the ICE protesters, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a shit show, innit?
Yes.
And it's this sort of, you've got the state doing one thing and the federal government wanting to do something else. So the
Yeah.
state representatives have come out saying we don't want the federal lot here. And ICE is a federal agency.
Yeah.
And then you've got Orange Man saying, well, no, we're going to send them in and clean up shop.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. So you have this sort of separation of powers and they're not aligning. And it's turned into a right mess. It's becoming a powder keg.
Mm.
And it could get very bad very quickly.
Yeah.
Do you remember that autonomous area that was set up in, was it Seattle?
Yeah, was it Oregon?
Yeah,
Portland.
around
Portland.
Yeah.
Portland autonomous area where all the sort of Marxists took over, didn't they, for a bit? And it was just chaos,
Yeah.
seemingly, from what we're told. Who knows? I went there.
It's
but-
because they didn't seize the means of production well enough.
Yeah.
Mm.
He asked for some, mostly business asked for some cheese, didn't he?
He did ask for a cheery.
Let's do it before we forget.
Okay.
Eyes
Eyes down.
Ice down.
So, positive thoughts to Minneapolis and hoping for peaceful resolutions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Calming chi.
Yeah. Calming cheese sent forth.
Spooted.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it'll be in the news, whatever happens. Can't escape it. Unless you just don't.
Yeah, there was some controversy over Somalian refugees, particularly with
Is it
Minneapolis.
Somalia or Sudan?
I think it's
Somalia.
Somalia, and it was about daycare centres, wasn't it? They were setting up
something kind of welfare scam. Yeah,
false
it's been found out.
daycare centres, and basically someone spelled it out on Twitter where it's like there was two women who were sisters living next door from each other, and they were both getting paid by the government to look after each other's children.
Right. Okay.
That's
As
called
a professional
smart business strategy.
It's called bleeding the state,
yeah.
and it's unsustainable. And when people find out about it, they go wild because nothing's free. The money that the government spunks comes out of all our pockets. So people don't like people taking the piss, do they?
No.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People, I think, some people would say we're a soft touch when it comes to welfare and policies, social safety nets. And that's why people want to come here. They'll risk their lives crossing the channel to get here. In January.
People.
Fuck me. It's got to be desperate, haven't you? Get on a fucking rubber dinghy in France to come over here in the middle of January.
There must be, yeah. That's the only thing I could think to do it.
Communism is the only answer.
I mean, it kind of is a little bit like that, isn't it? I suppose it must be such a mad concept. This is the other thing. I don't know. You don't know what is on offer in a lot of the countries that people come from. What are the main sort of refugee countries? Is it Afghanistan?
For the UK, it's Sudan, isn't it? Afghanistan, Sudan, Eritrea.
Eritrea.
I thought it was all France.
I wonder what kind of welfare there is in like Eritrea and Sudan.
There's none, is there?
Might be something.
There might be.
But I suppose, whether it's... It'd be interesting to know, what is told to those people that makes it so appealing to go through all those different countries or, fly directly and, try and claim asylum. Or what it is that they're leaving in order to make that appealing.
I'm disappointed that option isn't open to us Brits. We can't pick somewhere else that has a better welfare system and go, fucking hell, this guy's on like 200 grand of benefits. I'm going to move to Switzerland or whatever.
Yeah, because they're probably few and far between, aren't they? Probably maybe some of the Scandi countries maybe have more generous welfare systems.
Yeah, Dubai probably.
Is it?
Well, you don't pay tax on anything.
You don't pay tax, do you?
Yeah.
There's a thing about single women, isn't there, as well?
Yeah, there's some downsides. I don't want to. Think
No.
about this.
So if you're a single, I'm pretty sure this is true. I'm pretty sure I fact checked it via Google.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
So if you're a single woman and you hit 30 without being married, you start to get paid a set amount by the state. I can't remember what it is.
It's probably shitloads. Certainly enough.
What? Say that again.
So if you're a single woman and
In
you're-
Dubai?
I'm single there.
I think so, in Saudi,
Yeah.
and you hit 30 and you're unmarried, you qualify for some kind of benefit from the state.
Why would you be discouraging marriage?
Not, because if you get
No.
married, you're probably much better off
Yeah.
because everyone's super rich. It'll be. I think it's like equivalent of £5,000 or something. It's
I thought it was something like 800 quid a month or something like that.
right. So it's to us it's a lot. To them it's a pittance. So it's probably like equivalent. I don't know, 50 quid.
It
a
also
month,
might not
isn't
be
it?
true.
Yeah, I could know. Yeah,
I think I Googled it about 6 months
I've
ago.
seen it. I've seen something like that.
Yeah. I saw a video about it and then I fact checked it.
There's loads of countries. There are some countries where you get paid when you have a baby as well.
Like us.
You get paid.
Hungary have been toying with policies, haven't they, to try and increase the birth rate. Viktor Orban. They've brought in some sort of policies, but it's not working.
No,
It's not moving the
lots of
needle,
places.
really.
There's like South Korea. I think China have brought some stuff in. Japan have brought stuff in, haven't they? To
Yeah.
make it more appealing to have kids. But it's not worked. It's not working in China either.
No.
Good job we popped ours out.
Doing your bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it? Geopolitics. What else has happened since last we met?
Do you want me to talk about death?
No.
You want me to bring that up now?
No.
I can talk about it if you want. I think it was quite a useful learning experience for me.
Yes.
Some of the stuff you told me about beforehand, you know, when I rang you when she was in the hospice or the hospital.
Yeah.
You told me some interesting. Well, it was only very briefly because you were in the hospice at the time, but you said there was some mad shit happening.
Yeah. I don't know which bits that was though.
I'm trying to remember now.
So, well, if people don't know, unfortunately my mum died over Christmas. But, yeah, when we initially went in, there's like a lot of back and forth about what was going on and stuff.
With the medical lot.
Yeah. And he said like, oh, I've had too much to drink. I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Who was that? The ER doctor?
Yeah, that's what he said. It was. I don't think I'll name him, but he had a crazy
Dr.
name,
Jones.
something like that. Yeah. But yeah, when we initially went in, he kind of saying, "All right, there's nothing. She's kind of gone," kind of thing. And then the next day, she kind of came round a little bit, and started talking a little bit and sort of. A little bit of movement and stuff, but she'd had an aneurysm basically.
Right.
And this doctor came back in and said, she's made like a lot of improvement over the night. You know, we could try and do this operation now, if you think. But the day before, he had said, like, there's no chance, basically. You know, if we do the operation. She's 84. We'd have to you have to have like these. Are they called? Was it called a drain? I don't know if it's called a drain or something else.
Stent, no.
Maybe a stent or something. And they put it. So basically, what she had is she had a bleed or two bleeds, as it turned out, and then she had hydrocephalus.
Oh, that's water on the brain.
Yeah.
So there's, well, I don't really know, but. As far as when I looked into it a little bit, there's like, there we go, I needed that. There are cavities inside your brain.
I have a few, yeah, quite large ones.
And apparently, what can happen at a disease of old age is that they don't drain properly, and then they fill up with too much water, and then that causes the pressure in your head to increase, and therefore it causes like cognitive issues basically, which is like dementia, which had kind of started to happen over like the last year or 18 months. So yeah, he said, right, we put this drain in and it drains into your abdomen. It's called something. And so it's like a permanent thing, I guess. It would run from your skull, your cranium, into your abdomen. It drains the fluid into your abdomen. It's reabsorbed or whatever.
Yeah, you can excrete it naturally or whatever.
I guess. But he said, like, you know, originally he said, we'll do this, but there's like a chance of
infection.
Yeah, what's the meningitis? Because you're going through the blood-brain barrier or whatever. Yeah,
that's a virus, isn't it?
Well,
no, you can get bacterial meningitis as well.
Bacterial.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just an infection of the thing.
The meninges. Yeah.
Is that the thing that goes around your brain? That
membrane.
Yeah. So. He said, that 84 in and out of hospital for 3 months. He was saying, and like, oh, there's no chance.
Did he do that with his hands as well? He was doing it.
He just came in and he went, I won't do his accent here. I'll give you two straight, basically. It doesn't look good. I mean, she snored anyway. So basically, I'll take it back a bit further. So what happened is I was walking home from school after dropping the kids off. And my brother rang me and said, "Oh, your mum's collapsed. She's not looking good." It's like his wife was there because she'd happened to go round that day, and found her in the hallway. And then I went to the house. The ambulance crew were there, so I went in the ambulance to hospital with my mum, and then she went straight into resource or whatever, and then like took some details and stuff. And then like after about an hour, the neurosurgeon came and said all that stuff and said, "Look, there's no chance really," but she was like snoring, but like proper like deep sleep snoring. I thought, that's not good from my little bit of knowledge. So I've heard like, if you go unconscious and you snore, like if someone knocks you out and you start snoring, it's like a deep level of unconsciousness.
All right.
Didn't know
that. Akin to like being in a deep sleep. So she just looked like she was asleep, basically, which was weird. And there was some. I think that was that for that bit. And then, so what happened is, we're in like A&E. We got straight in because I assumed it was so serious. Like they probably just thought she was going to die any like moment or whatever. And then, obviously A&E's chaos because it's like December. There's just like old people lining up on the corridors, little screens around like trolleys in the corridors and stuff. A lot of prisoners. Seem to be a lot of people there in handcuffs with like 2 police officers or prison guards around them.
It's nasty out for him.
Yeah, and then like being escorted to toilets and things like that. Like homeless looking people asleep in corridors, with like blankets around them and things like that. So it was just chaos in like in the actual hospital. And then eventually she got out of like the resource where they've got all the stuff, and went into like a little side room. So they go, right, was she religious or whatever? I think I wasn't there for this bit. So someone must have asked, is she religious? And he said, yeah, is she Catholic or whatever? He said, do you think she'd want the last rites? He went, yeah, probably. So anyway, they called the chaplain, the hospital chaplain, turns up, half cut, it's half pissed because it was the priest's Christmas party.
Oh no! Oh shit!
So it's like wasn't there for this bit. My siblings were telling me basically like comes in, is like smells of alcohol or whatever. He goes, I'm really sorry, but it's the priest's Christmas party, and I've had a few beers or whatever, and I'm going back afterwards. So he starts doing the last rites, and so like the snoring was kind of intermittent. It was like, it'd be like, it was really awful. So he'd be like doing the last rites, and then all of a sudden he'd say, Padre, and my mum would go,
oh my God.
And be like snoring through it and stuff. So they just said it was like a completely bizarre experience with like the last rites and things. So that's day one. And then sort of at the end of that day, I think we got moved to like the neuro ward. And it's kind of locked down.
Is that Ward 14?
I can't remember. It's like down, you have to go down some stairs to it.
Up into neuro ward.
So we got put in a little side room in this neuro ward. And like everyone's telling us like, this is it. She's going to die or whatever. And he said, maybe, sort of any time until about, so it's 3 to 5 days. I think he's saying 2 or 3 or to 5 days, probably. That's like the normal amount of time that it takes apparently for someone to die when they've had this kind of level of bleed or whatever. So anyway, so that's the first night. So like I come back later on and you have to get in, you have to get buzzed in. It's out of visiting hours and stuff. So there's people there who are having operations and things, you see. So a nurse goes, when I come to the ward, she goes, well, what are you doing here kind of thing? It's out of hours. And she went, is there any particular reason why you're here? And I went, oh yeah, I think my mum might die. Like that. She went, I'm so sorry. didn't know what else to say.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And so he went down to show me into this room. It's like the size of the studio, maybe a tiny bit bigger. Orange, this horrible orange color. And then there was there was a nurse, and there was a bay. I think there was like a nurse for each bay. There was 3 bays, and I think there was 4 or 6 beds in a bay. I think maybe 4. And then this one at the end. So this nurse had to look after the 4 beds and my mum, essentially. She couldn't speak a word of English. Well, she did. Sorry, she could speak English, but she had a very heavy accent. That was the first one.
Irish.
No, Indian, I think. But what was she saying? She said something like, there's a particular word she was trying to say, and nobody could understand what she was saying about, and it was something peculiar. Anyway, so everyone's saying like she's going to die, whatever. But the nurses didn't seem to have been told that, or were sort of just going through the motions. So what they do is when they came in to sort of do stuff, so they would turn her, clean her down, change like whatever. They come in and say, Pat, like shouting her name, really loud. Can you hear me? Can you lift your arm? All this kind of stuff. Like, well, what the fuck's going on? Why are you kind of doing all of that when everyone's saying that she's going to die or whatever?
Yeah.
And she's on like
palliative care sort of pathway.
So that's what he said. Like initially said, yeah, we'll put her on palliative care or whatever. No fluid. So that was it. Sorry. So when she came into hospital, she had a bag of saline. That was it. No nutrients, I guess, from that first day, but just that bag of saline. Nothing like, the entire day after that. So that kept happening. Like people would come in and like do all these kinds of tests on her, which was a bit bizarre. And then the next day, she did sort of come round. It was really bizarre. It was like she would go back into the coma and then kind of come round a little bit and like sort of say certain things and all the rest of it. And like they were saying, like, can you raise your arm? And she was raising her arm. Can you raise your other arm? Can you do that? And can you move the leg? Can you I can do that. So there's a tiny bit. There was like a little bit of communication at certain points, but it was weird. Like she could open her eyes, but they wouldn't focus, or the pupils were like, I can't remember if they were small or big. They wouldn't sort of focus, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So maybe it was something where the bleed was something to do with her sight. I don't know. So that happened, and then the next day, this consultant or surgeon or whatever doctor comes back, and he sort of says, "All right, okay, I think what we should do now is be a bit more aggressive and all the rest of it." And then so we can do all these interventions, and we'll do the operation if you want. And then all the nurses started saying, so some other nurses and the ward manager saying, "No, hang on a minute." The palliative nurse had been at this point and said, no, she should be transferred to the hospice. You've got a small window and it's a better place, basically, to look after them. And so it's this weird sort of like one person saying one thing, another person saying another, and that doctor completely sort of changing his mind, which was a bit weird.
That sort of thing really shouldn't happen in front of the patient and their families, I don't think.
I don't think they were disagreeing. So it was more that he'd completely changed his tune from like the day before. We initially saw, he said, look, it's like end of life, basically. And then he came in and saw, he said, oh, well, there's maybe something. But the issue this was, I suppose, the thing that I reflected on, is that just by happenstance, like the weekend before, like I've been around with my 2 boys, and I was doing something which is called like lasting power of attorney. So we set it up like 10 years ago, lasting power of attorney. And I happened to sort of double check, if something happens, do you want any kind of intervention or resuscitation? She said, no, definitely not. So that was good in that we'd spoken about that. I mean, we were all on the sort of like the same page that she didn't want any intervention, basically, if something like this happened. So that was useful. That's a useful conversation to have with people, I would suggest, if you got people, you know, in your lives. So we were kind of saying, we were all just really confused at that point. But then the palliative nurse was saying, no, she is end of life, basically, when she was kind of looking at her. We thought, right, okay, whatever. So she got transferred to a hospice in Preston.
Was this the second day or the third day?
I think
or something?
that's the second day. Second or third day, maybe. I can't remember. Which is it was a very nice place. And that was bizarre being transferred there, because then that's like definitive, you know, definitely this is where people sort of die. But it's, I would say it's it's a much better environment than a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like in reality, when I was thinking about it, I don't think there was anything different in terms of the care. It was probably the same level of care, whether it was at hospital versus the hospice. It was just that they had more time at the hospice. So I think there's the ratios, when I was looking at the ratio, so that woman was, the nurse at the hospital was doing like 1 to 5. It was 1 to 3 at the hospice. So it's slightly...
One nurse to 5 patients,
Yeah,
as against 1 nurse to 3 patients, right?
in the hospice.
Yeah.
I was looking at the staffing and stuff.
Mm.
So it makes a big difference, and they could just kind of talk to you a little bit more, that's all. And they just had a bit of a better bedside manner. So the atmosphere is different, and it's a nice place, I suppose, like the grounds and things like that. But it was, so then what happened, she was basically just asleep, and then like snoring, coming in and out of this snoring for days. And it just went on for days and days and days. Like, it was, so she lasted 8 days without food and water.
Wow.
So she had the bag of saline, didn't she, the first day? So would you say that's 7 days without food and water? But obviously she was unconscious.
Well, you said that there was parts where she was coming back into consciousness. That was really weird.
Yeah.
And I think you were saying it kind of raised questions about consciousness and what it actually means, like.
Yeah, it was bizarre. Oh, right. I suppose, like, whether it was... What was weird is that there was certain things that she would say, but it almost felt like a reaction, like a bit of a... It was like a turn of phrase that she would use. I can't... There's loads of examples, but none of them are coming to my mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
Things that she would say in conversation.
Yeah, like something...
personality trait phrases.
Yeah, like one of them I think was something like "Don't be ridiculous," because I think I like one of them was, I think at one point I said, "Are you all right?" or something like that, and she went, "What do you think?" Don't be ridiculous. Something like that, and it was almost like a reaction. It was weird.
Wow.
Yeah, and like there was a couple of occasions when she laughed as well, like when people were sort of saying stuff. I think, but after I'm trying to think, maybe like on the 5th day, 6th day was like when she was last saying things or reacting, maybe. But what was weird was, like, we thought she wasn't particularly there at one point, and she sort of, her eyes were always open, or sort of open. And my sister said, "Blink if you can hear us," and she blinked, and we were, "Oh, fuck."
What we've been saying.
Yeah. So we've all been saying stuff, you know, around the bed and things like that. So, and apparently when I've been reading about it, it says that, like, so essentially what is happening, so they say, when you're dying is all your systems are shutting down. Mm-hmm. And the last one to shut down is, one of the last ones is your hearing, apparently.
Really?
That's what they were saying. So, yeah. So there was, and touch, the 2 senses, hearing and touch. So it was really bizarre. They would do things like mouth care and things like that. So they like moisten your lips and put lip balm on. But I don't think she didn't like having lip balm on. So we had to like constantly wipe it off and stuff.
How did you know she didn't?
Because she was getting uncomfortable and she'd keep trying to, she could raise an arm and try and wipe her lips, basically, yeah, at certain points. And there was like a certain point where she got uncomfortable, and like there's a few things that they did and stuff. But she had a morphine driver, it's called. So I think it's a subcutaneous. So they just put, I assume that you just put it under your skin, and it's constantly pumping you full of morphine. So that was a bizarre. That was, in one way, it was quite. It seemed relatively peaceful. It was an awful experience in terms of watching that happen to sort of like a parent, I guess.
Yeah.
But also it was quite peaceful, and it sort of made me think, like, you know, when you're talking about assisted dying and things like that, I can see both sides of that argument when something like this happens and you're left immobile or whatever, unconscious and things like that. In that, you know, the common turn of phrase, isn't it? You wouldn't let a dog go through it, essentially, something like that. But I'm just wondering who's suffering you're alleviating by, you know, assisted dying. Is it us watching someone die, and then we don't have to watch that process, or is it the person who's dying who's suffering? That's a weird.
I think that the thing is though, assisted dying is like the PR phrase for it. It's killing.
Well, yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
It's intervening. Like, from what I've gathered from what you've said, basically nature has took its course. It took longer than everyone thought it was going to take. But pretty much it developed, and like the palliative nurses said, well, they made the argument against the doctor.
Yeah.
This is what, and they'll know it inside out. But assisted dying is actively intervening prematurely to end someone's life, and it's a whole mess of a can of worms if you go down that road.
Well, no, but yeah, that's what I mean. But I could see at that point, like, some people would want it to happen, basically.
I don't know, because we can't ask them, can we?
The thing is, as well,
Often.
you talk about, you know, like 8 days without food and water. That's not the same as us going 8 days without food or water. It's functioning. You know,
it's a process.
Yeah, there are systems there that are, like you say, are switched off. The body itself will not be concerned, isn't the right word, but and focus isn't the right word, but it'd be focused on the areas where the damage is rather than anywhere else. And plus, having a morphine driver is there's no. I think from a patient's perspective, in that situation, although it seems like a long time for us, I think it wouldn't be even recognizable as someone who's experiencing it. And I honestly don't think there would be any sort of suffering at all in that situation where things are slowly switching off.
Well, that's what I suppose my impression of it was. But I suppose what I was meaning is when I could see people wanting it, it's more people watching it happen.
Exactly. Yeah.
But whether or not, you know, my mum would have wanted it had she had a choice, I don't know.
Well, like Phil says, it's an intervention, and if her expressed wishes are not to intervene, then, you know, a medical intervention to prevent death is the same as a medical intervention to bring death on. So
yeah, it was bizarre.
Did you not mention that was there not some weird effects of the morphine?
I don't know. I can't. You have to remind me.
I'm trying to remember, because it's a couple of weeks ago now.
I think
a few weeks ago.
There was like, there was definite before the morphine. She got the morphine. Sorry, the morphine driver. That is, she was definitely uncomfortable.
Oh.
That first night, and then they would come and inject her with morphine. So like a syringe, and then that would calm her down. And then it was a weird like for that week, there's this kind of constant breathing and snoring going on, which became sort of like the backdrop to the whole event essentially, which was strange. And there was loads of times we thought, right, God, she's definitely going or whatever, and then she would. So when you looked into it, what happens is there's a certain type of breathing that starts to happen, and it's like you go through cycles, and eventually the breathing gets slower and slower and slower, and then it stops, and then there's like it stops for like 30 seconds, and it's like and it starts again. And then that went on for like, it seemed like days, like 3 or 4 days of that kind of, and it would get longer and longer, the pause. And then on the last day, they called us in at like 2 o'clock, said, right, she's going, kind of thing. And we all were like in there I went to sleep eventually on the floor. She just started breathing normally again, basically. Like, what the fuck? This is like day 8 now. And, you know, everyone said everything. Everybody's like, you know, told her to go or whatever. In a nice way. You know, and it just kept coming to this point, and then like, and it would start again. Like, oh my God. Right, okay. So eventually what happened is, so we said, right, okay, well, we'll leave, and got a call, obviously, get up here quick, she's going, kind of thing. We get there, she'd already gone, basically. Right. So, and that, you know, something apparently that happened to my wife with her mum, and well, I don't know. Again, I don't know how much truth there is to this, but apparently there is quite often people will die when there's nobody around, and it's thought to be, you know, you just want to do it, and then quietly. There's nobody there. Yeah.
That's bizarre, because that's almost ascribing a level of conscious choice there.
Yeah,
which doesn't seem, you know, hocked up on morphine. That just seems implausible, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it'd be weird. Sorry, yeah. But the thing with, like, you mentioned about the water. Apparently, if you give, when people are dying or in the process of dying, if you give them water, it can make it more uncomfortable, because, like, your kidneys start shutting down. You can't process the water out of the body or whatever it is, and things like that. So things don't work, and it makes it worse, apparently. Yeah. So that's why the kind of explanation for it. But yeah, so that was my first time seeing a dead body as well, which was hair, which was weird. And I got the giggles.
Give over.
I got the giggles. Yeah, I think I was hysterical at that point, to be fair.
Yeah.
Day 8. Yeah, just going backwards and forwards to hospital and the hospice and stuff. But yeah, it was like so bizarre. I got like got the giggles.
Wow.
Did you? And you gave her a good send off, right? The funeral.
Yeah. Got leathered.
Viking sky burial.
Yeah. Yeah. She was burnt eventually. But not in a boat. No. She was burnt in the usual fashion in an oven.
Yeah.
Everyone had a chuckle with the Rock Around the Clock.
Yeah. Was it Rock Around the Clock? Was that what Billy
Haley, is it, in the comments?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Nice.
And then it just started. It was on loop, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the priest couldn't work the iPod.
Oh God.
No, it was. That's just what happens, I think. So what I think we came into, is it Andre Rieu? Time to say goodbye.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Well, I was right at the back though.
Yeah.
So maybe it'd finished by then.
Yeah. I carried the coffin in.
No, Andrea Bocelli.
Well. Is that what it is? Bocelli.
Bocelli, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Great song.
So we went into that, and then like the Undertaker goes, yeah, you just go when you want now. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then like so as I get up to go, don't know if you saw this bit.
I
got
did.
to
It
go-
looked incredibly uncomfortable. Like you didn't know what you were doing.
I didn't know what I was doing because the guy said, you can go now. And I went, okay.
Right.
And I got up to go and nobody came with me. And I was going,
I thought he was telling you to like go and like say your last goodbye at the coffin or something.
Right,
Because I've
okay.
seen that where sometimes people go up to like people
Yeah.
take it in turn to go up to the coffin and
Yeah, you can't just say, right, off you go then, when you've not been... You need some sort of training. It doesn't,
I know,
it doesn't
yeah.
happen, you know,
so
every day.
I did, yeah, eventually I just went, yeah, goodbye. And then left. It was weird. Very weird experience.
the kids seem to do very well.
Yeah, I don't think that was another strange choice about whether to take them or not to the funeral. But the older one got upset at the notion of not going,
Right. Good.
which surprised me.
I think you definitely made the right choice.
Yeah, so my wife said, "Well, it's probably a valuable life lesson, you know." And I could agree with that. There was a little bit. It was the younger one. It didn't. I don't think it computes properly. He kind of knows she's died and she's gone to heaven, is what he says. But it's not been as emotional as the older one. The older one's
He's
like
too young.
been a bit more emotional.
Too young, yeah. I think younger kids are more.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe it's that emotional intelligence is still developing, isn't it? And
Yeah.
they don't know how to react,
Mm.
or not how to react, but they just react differently.
Mm.
And you know, the older you are, the more kind of emotional it gets. I think.
I think so.
How do you feel, Matt?
It's weird. I think I feel like I've been on like this bizarre, intense grieving seminar. The hospice, yeah. I think I did most of it there, if I'm being honest with you. Like I was upset and stuff at the hospice more than any. I think when I got there, I was kind of upset. And I was just sort of a bit overwhelmed and stuff. And then like over the days and that, you have some time alone with her and things, and you know, you say stuff, and all the rest of it. So yeah, I think I kind of did it all there, which was good, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it feels like it's kind of been dealt with.
Do you feel, and you don't have to answer this, but do you feel any different now? Like I always imagine
now
it to have
I'm
been
an orphan.
crossing of course, but crossing a threshold. Do you feel like a different bit? I can't. I have no experience of it, so I can't imagine it. But my thoughts on it is there must be a before and an after, and there must be, in my mind, there must be a different feeling afterwards.
I don't know. Yeah, I think because my dad died, didn't he, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
And I suppose my grandma's died as well. I went to their funerals. I went to both of their funerals. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't really see it like that. It's a bit weird, I suppose. I think one of the weirdest things will be like selling a house.
Yeah.
It was like our family home. Well,
Yeah,
my own.
Where you grew up?
Yeah, so that would be strange selling that.
Where I grew up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that will be bizarre.
We used to
selling that.
go to Matt. For the listeners, Matt lives 50 yards from the high school we went to. So
Yeah.
we used to all meet there in the morning, copy each other's homework, and watch Denise Van Outen on the Big Breakfast.
And you'd take a shit, which my mum, she actually came round from the coma and went, "Whatever you do, tell Phil I don't forgive him for pebble dashing my toilet."
To leave a stain in the shit stain in the same place every time.
But I can remember one morning her genuinely being furious, like, "Who has been in this?" Like, went stomping around. "I've got to go somewhere. The toilet's fucking." Yeah, go on. Sorry.
I can't remember where we were.
We grew
Yeah,
up
I
in the
used
house.
to spent an awful lot of time in that house. Think of oh my gosh, like pretty much every weekend would be in your. I don't know, maybe it's because your mum and dad used to go out, so they used to go to club.
Yeah.
That
Every
back
Saturday.
room used to get a lot of use. Even later on, I remember spending a bit of time in there listening to.
We used to.
Records and-
I remember watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the back room, playing.
Shithead.
Shit.
I can
Playing
remember
Shithead.
watching the League of Gentlemen and Spaced in the back room.
Spaced, yeah.
We were at that age in like sort of like mid-teens where that was the thing. I suppose we used to go to houses and watch cult TV and
I
play
remember-
Mario Kart and ISS and.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember sat with you on a bench outside in the garden watching the sunrise.
Really?
I don't
after
remember
a
that.
fucking heavy party.
Did you get a boner?
I've always got a boner.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that. It was like
You
our
don't
party.
remember?
I remember
it was, yeah.
I remember having a few house parties at yours.
Yeah, there was one party that got out of hand, wasn't there?
Yeah, I remember that.
And my sister had to throw everybody out because somebody broke the washing machine door, and I panicked.
That was Stretch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Was
was.
it
yeah.
Stretch?
I believe so. Yeah, Fat Cat came out in the wash.
Yeah, he's a copper now.
Is he?
Well, he was last time I saw him. Yeah,
Really?
in York.
I thought he was like a PE teacher for some reason.
Same thing.
I didn't realise he'd done that.
PE teacher with a badge. Yeah, spent a lot of time in that house.
So that'd be strange when that happens. And then, but like, my brother's basically done probate in like how many weeks? Less than 4 weeks, basically. He's just done.
What's the probate thing?
So you have to apply for probate when someone has died. I think it's more. I think it's simple, more simple if you have a will. So we've had probate granted after. I think he sent it off like in a few days, basically.
Yeah.
So you got to apply for it. I don't really know if he's been doing it, but he's an executor with my sister of the will. And
I thought that you couldn't be a relation if you're an executor, like a direct. I don't know. Maybe it's a misconception I have, but I thought
you can nominate anyone.
because
as
like I
far as know.
remember my mum's auntie. My dad was an executor, whereas you would think it would have been my mum, but it was like there's some sort. I thought there was like a rule that you couldn't be like a direct relation. Maybe
I think my brother's an executor of mine.
you got a will.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, I keep meaning to do it. Have you got one?
No, yeah, we keep saying about that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that all of that stuff, like sorting out all the accounts, you got like 5 million bank accounts. Everything was done in cash.
I'm gonna say £5 million in my say Roadcaster 2.
Yeah, so there's just all of that stuff to sort out. That's why it's kind of been sorted out, and then dealing with estate agents. I've been dealing with the estate agents.
Oh
they
my
are
god!
a
The
slide.
fucking aftershave.
The
Sharky bastards.
Oh my god! The fucking aftershave, like Agent Orange.
So
Fuck,
that's
mate.
been interesting. So we'll see what happens, and with all of that kind of stuff.
You've got a lot of siblings, right?
Got 2 sisters and a brother. Yeah, so there's 4 of us. But there's 9 grandchildren as well.
Oh.
So I think there's 9.
Prolific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's weird, yeah. Weird time. A weird month of my life.
Yeah.
Slightly more than a month now. So I think she collapsed on the 16th. I was looking for a date somewhere.
16th.
Of December, yeah. And then she died on Christmas Eve. We were just thinking, fuck me, I hope it's not Christmas Day. Please don't be Christmas Day. So she gave us Christmas Day, which was also bizarre because I went out for Christmas lunch in the pub with my children and my in-laws. Oh, what remains of them, yeah. So that was a bizarre experience. as
Your
well.
brother-in-law.
No,
So-
my my brother-in-law. Yeah, and his family. So yeah, that was weird. That was the most weird Christmas I've
Yeah.
ever had in my life.
Can you imagine, like, what it would have been like if
In
it
ancient
was,
times.
well, not that ancient, Christmas 2020
Ah.
I know, yeah. It would have been
during all that
tremendous, yeah.
stuff?
I'm pretty sure. I think there would have been a way around it at the hospice. I
It would have
don't-
been more lenient.
I don't think.
Yeah. I think if you're not a dick and you don't shout about it, there was
Yeah.
leniency behind the scenes that wasn't published in the media.
I'd like to hope so.
I
Bit
think
of humanity.
I think it would have happened at the hospice by the vibe I got from it.
Well, because you wouldn't have been allowed in the hospital.
No, yeah.
They just wouldn't let you in.
Mm.
So, yeah, maybe hospices were more...
You would hope so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it wasn't. Luckily for me.
Mm.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Thanks for going through that, Matt. Sharing
fine.
that with us.
But I suppose the other thing, I thought, did I mention, it kind of made me less fearful of my own death.
Why would you say that?
Because like what I was saying before about, I can see both sides of like the assisted dying thing. And so, you know, some people would interpret her dying like that as quite horrific.
Really?
Yeah. Because it was like, but it's, I'm wondering if it's your own, you know, fears, I guess. So, you know, it is awful to watch, obviously, someone die or whatever. But it is a natural thing at the same time. It's going to happen to all of us at some point. So that's what I mean about it being terrible or whatever. But also, on the same hand, it seemed like she was just asleep for a week and then slowly went more and more unconscious.
But with sporadic bits of, like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
kind of communication or movement or...
That was bizarre, actually. That's something. So when we brought the kids, everybody came in the end to the hospice. But one day I brought mine, thinking, oh God, I best bring them before. Just, I suppose, like, just to see her or whatever. And she fucking came around like the most and started like mumbling stuff, flapping her arms around. And like, oh my God. The kids are like, go, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, thinking, oh, fuck me. What have I done? Have I, like, you know, foundational trauma memories being uploaded as we speak?
No.
Give over.
No, I don't think so. But it was, I think I'm glad we took all the decisions that we did in the end, looking back. So yes, have those conversations with your loved ones, what their wishes would be, so you know when you're going into that.
Yeah,
And,
that helped everything along.
And I would, you know, in my opinion, you know, as unpleasant as it is, you know, it probably is quite peaceful in the end. That was my kind of interpretation or feelings around it, essentially.
I found Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's book quite helpful.
Yeah.
In her perspective, and how she describes it as like essentially the most natural thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we have this fear. It's like with me, I don't fear death. I don't fear death. I fear missing everything.
Yeah.
It's what you miss that I'm worried about. But I think maybe that's where faith comes in.
But Stranger Things is finished now, Phil, so you're all right. Completed it.
Nah, I haven't. I'm not going to watch that shit, man. Give up season 2.
The Mind Flayer comes back.
Oh, great.
In solid form.
Yeah.
Did they play Running Up That Hill?
Oh, yes.
Fucking ruined that song, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oversaturated.
Mm.
I'm sure Kate Bush feels differently, but...
Right. So heavy. But also
light.
not.
Yeah.
No, you know, there were some genuine. It was nice in some respects to all be there as a family a lot of the time. Even though, you know, you do obviously get irritated by each other, being cooped up in a small room for a week. That was quite nice, and there was nice moments. There was like loads of photos came out that I'd never seen, like from her wedding. I'd never seen those.
Gosh. Well,
at all.
they hadn't been printed apparently, or they were. Was it negatives that were found? Or
No, it was
Your mum
called proofs. Ben?
Yeah, proofs, yeah.
They were the proofs.
Marie, your sister was saying that your mum didn't want them
she wasn't happy
developed
with-
because she didn't like the photos.
Yeah, she didn't like them, but there's loads. Yeah,
So there was no wedding album.
no.
Ah.
There was a family Bible that I had no idea existed. Apparently, she got that was from like 1958. So I don't know if it was for her for some reason when she turned 18 or whatever, or it was given to them when they got married or whatever, and it's got like certain dates written in it and things. So yeah, it was all and like loads of photos from when she was young that I'd never seen before, which was bizarre. There was some that I had seen, you know, some like action shots with them holding steaks, not meat, wooden steaks.
Wooden steaks. Vampire hunting.
They look like, you know, fence pole steaks.
Yeah.
Like them above their heads, like I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know why. My mum had one, and then my dad had one, and like I don't know, bizarre sort of
Ritualistic.
photos. Yeah. Yeah. So it was a lot of positives in there.
What do you think of the
Death.
priest
In
On
Dominic
the,
Patry. Amen.
on the funeral job?
Uh,
We have a new priest.
Oh, yeah.
Is he? I can't. He seemed all right. He was. He's a bit more well spoken.
He's not a young, cool priest, is he?
Well, my mum said, "Oh, he's a young priest. He's like 55."
Yeah, he's. I'd probably say in his early 50s. Would you?
Yeah,
I think so.
silver haired.
He came round to the house to like on his day off on a Thursday or Wednesday. I can't remember.
God doesn't have a day off.
Yeah. I said, "Don't worry, I'll end up doing stuff anyway." And
He's always watching.
He was nice. he had a sense of humour and stuff. He had a bit of a facade up. His priest facade they brought with him, and then then he would laugh at jokes and things and inappropriate things. And when my sister was doing the eulogy, she said, "Oh God,"
Yes.
and apologised. Anyway, don't worry about it. So you're allowed one. I think you're allowed one. Oh God, at a funeral when you're upset. So he was all right. Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy. Yeah, I think my brother-in-law may have had a spiritual awakening in
Which
the
one?
church. My elder sister's husband.
A spiritual awakening.
He said, like I was just sat in church. I thought.
It's not been for a long time, I take it.
No, and he's like, so many things have happened. All the christenings. I've been married here. You've had Dad's funeral here. His mum's funeral now. I'm thinking about going to church on a Sunday with your sister.
I'll go for him.
So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if you went. And yeah, so there was. That's all I've got to say about that. It was in a Forrest Gump kind of styley. I can't think of anything else. Unless there's any questions. I'll take questions from the floor if you like.
I think, just I was interested to know how you felt about it all, and you've answered that.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it was a bit more like that after my dad died, maybe, and I just
Right.
can't remember it. In the same way that, that happened so long ago.
That was sudden, though, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
it wasn't prolonged.
No, yeah. So
You
he collapsed. He had an aortic embolism.
Yeah.
So is that like a blood clot, and then something burst or something in your lung, and he just kind of got up out of bed and collapsed on the stairs,
But
and that was it.
It was same day, yeah, which is a massive shock. Whereas with the experience you've had with your mum, it's been more of a process. And that gives you time then, doesn't it, to process what's happening,
Yeah.
which I guess helps, because we don't consider these things happening until they happen very often.
Which is
we
weird,
don't
'cause
think
it's
it's inevitable.
yeah.
Yeah, but we're too busy, aren't we? We're busy with our lives, and we don't think about these events that are going to happen at some point. So when they do happen, it's probably beneficial to have time to adjust and it happen as a process rather than just something sudden, which would just be a massive shock to me, to anyone.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, when it was happening, I think we were all would have said, "Oh, we would rather it just happened," kind of thing,
Really?
suddenly. But I suppose looking back, I don't know. Maybe it was a better for it to be a sort of like a process rather than it just a sudden stopping. I suppose with me, I don't, my parents were they were older when they had me. So like my mum was 41 and my dad was 45 when I was born.
Yeah.
Best mistake they ever made. So I don't know, for me, the mortality has always been on my mind. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's something I'm thinking about more. Like my dad mentioned the other day, cheerfully, that they've changed his will.
Like it's been written now.
You're out. I've heard that podcast.
Yeah. Fucking get fucked. So that sort of brings it into sharp relief, doesn't it, when your parents start talking about their wills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I'm very lucky, to be honest. I know they're a few years younger than your mum and dad. But, all right, my dad's probably losing his marbles. It's been going on for about 30 years. But, they seem in good shape. My dad's had odd health scares. I mean, he nearly died.
I remember
when
that.
I was about 12.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, with the heart thing.
Fuck me. I'll tell you, I don't think I've ever told this story. He had... it was one of the things that was really popular with those arm jabs.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Myocarditis?
Myocarditis. He got in hospital. Not in hospital. He collapsed. It was me and him in the house. I was 11 or 12. And I just heard him shout, "Disprin! Phil! Disprin!" And I ran in. He was on the floor in the bedroom. I couldn't open the door in the bedroom, in the bathroom. It's only a small 3-bed semi, typical bathroom. And his legs are blocking the door anyway. I barged him out where. Get me Disprin. I'm like, what's Disprin? It's a tablet. So I was in his bedside table.
That's Viagra!
Okay, yeah, I feel better, but get the other one. So I got and give him this packet of pills or whatever. And I don't know if I rang for ambulance or rang my mum.
He went to hospital, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he went to hospital. And it was, what was it? Myocarditis. Or, no, pericarditis it was.
Is that like, it was I remember you saying it was like an infection of the sac around the heart or something.
The pericardium.
Yeah.
The perineum.
It's one of those really, 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 really rare side effects that young athletes and men were getting at a particularly high rate from certain intervention. But I remember him telling me years later that he was in the whatever unit it was, and the doctors came round the bed talking about him, thinking he was asleep.
Yeah.
And there was 2 doctors. One was saying he's finished.
Oh, right.
And there was another doctor sticking up for him, saying no, he's got a chance.
Right.
I think he was. If I'm 12, what would that be? 30 years ago. So that would make him 49.
Wow.
48, 49. What are we? 43.
Yeah.
This doctor was ready for writing him off. No, he's had it done. He's finished. And he pretended to be asleep. As soon as they fucked off, he rang me mum. Get me paperwork for BAE, sign me up for private health. And he signed the paperwork in hospital.
Right, okay.
Because he just didn't, he thought they were going to fucking kill him. They basically just let him die. And the other doctor was saying he's got 2 children and stuff like this. And, and this other male doctor was like, no, fuck him. He's had it.
Psychopaths, aren't they? That's why. Yeah. To be a surgeon.
What would he knew he was awake and he was just trying to...
What if he weren't awake? Yeah. What if the other doctor weren't there?
I know.
It's like, fuck me.
What was do you know what treatment he had? Do you have to have an operation or anything? Or is it just
I don't think he did have an
antibiotics
operation.
or something?
I don't think he had an operation. Right. I think he's had a stent. Right. Maybe. Since, though. In his older years, I'm pretty sure he's had a stent.
Yeah.
but he changed his ways, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd already given up alcohol then, but he's teetotal now.
Mm.
And he does all that heartbeat shit. You know, he fucking loves it, going to the gym, the octogenarian gym, you know, the heartbeat thing that they go to.
Right, okay.
And he takes the fucking piss out of them, wears stupid t-shirts, and just winds them all up. And he lives for it. I get to go to Heartbeat and get taught by Janine and take the piss out of her.
Little flirty.
Oh my God. It's a twat. Absolute twat.
That's funny.
It is.
But,
Yeah.
other than that, he's all right, but it's just I mean, you probably haven't seen him for a long while.
No, yeah.
And yeah, he's getting that age. He's 80 in September, so you know, it's something that it's going to happen, isn't it? It's going to happen sooner or later. It's like like for me, when it comes, because I'm sure he's going to go first. It's my kids I worry about. You know, my kids will be devastated.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you know, he's a big kid with my kids, you know, and he's been so involved with them from the day they were born. I worry about my kids. But, you know, it's one of those things. I mean, I would say, well, at least they had them.
Yeah.
They had grandparents, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's the thing, isn't it?
You got to look at, you got to weigh these things up and try and find the positives, haven't you? Where you can, if you can.
I think the other thing is like what you said before about it being a natural process, and it is an experience that everybody's got to go through it at some point, whether it's themselves first or, you know, somebody that you care for. So I think it would always be a valuable experience, and they've had, you know, they've taken what it is that they could from him being around for the years that they've had him. That's the thing, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Yeah, huge value.
Yeah.
So that's, I suppose, the other way of looking at it.
Another way of looking at it is we're very lucky. We have good relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's some, you know, kids who are estranged from the parents. There's people who have had abusive parents, like my kids. You know, we're pretty lucky.
Yeah.
You know, think about, you know, how families fracture as they get older. People fall out. I disown you. You know, you hear about it. We all know people who are in situations like that, and you think, well, there's that. You know, that could be worse.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, we are lucky.
trying to look at that positive side, isn't it? Where you can. Yeah, that's a good thing. Try and doing it. It's hard to find it in the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially in emotional situations, you're getting bombarded with emotions, and it's kind of reflected, and looking for positives can be quite sort of clinical, kind of detached when emotions are raw and you can't control them. Well, some people can control them better than others, but when emotions are really raw, they kind of are uncontrollable. Don't know where I'm going with that.
That's just a truism.
Yeah.
An axiom.
Yeah, it's just a thought, you know, stream of consciousness, isn't it? I watched Deadpool and Wolverine.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I was asking myself.
Did the kids want to watch it or something?
No, I think they won't get any. I'll say jokes. There ain't many in it, but I don't know why. I think it was. Oh, the kids stayed over at Grandma's on Friday night.
Wow.
So
Was it not Hump Day?
It's Wednesday, isn't it?
It turned out to be, yeah. Yeah. It's Friday, yeah. Friday's hump day for me. I know it's Wednesday. Typically.
For everyone else.
Typically. I have to do things different. So I got on from work and we had, I don't know what I got from Booths. I got something for tea. I always have an easy tea on a Friday. Because I'm sick of cooking by Friday. So
A giant sausage roll. He peeled 12 dozen sausages. Bought some puff
lasagna.
pastry. Oh,
So,
Charlie Bigham, is it?
Oh, yeah,
Bingham? Bigham?
oh, pushing the boat out.
where's that from? Is that Lidl?
Boots.
Booths.
Wow.
Go and get
Booths.
Charlie Bingham in Lidl.
I know.
It's good stuff. It's pricier than your little stuff,
Yeah.
but far superior.
of
Costs
course.
more and there's less of it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but it's
better.
better stuff.
It's not full
I've
of
tried.
cheeks and ourselves.
I've tried like some of the Lidl's or Aldi's ready meals,
Yeah.
even the black label ones. And you're like, oh, this is fucking
We've had a
subpar.
we had the giant lasagna a few times from Lidl and Aldi,
Yeah,
and it's just full of tendons. By the mince is just like like chewy, like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Find
It's-
those tubes.
yeah,
the cheese is wank.
yeah, cheese wank. That white sauce is white
This
sauce.
is turning into a mukbang episode, isn't it?
Cheese one.
Yeah,
So I got the Charlie Binghams, and it was like, and then I had to have. She told me to go for a bath.
oh wow.
You stink.
Because you knew what was going to happen later. You're going to have a bath, you fucking
God.
stinky bastard.
Don't forget to use the douche.
Remember to wash behind your foreskin this time.
I'd already had a shower.
Just needed to soak out your pores.
I always strip off in the kitchen on a Friday.
What do you mean?
Don't know where this is going. When I finish work on a Friday,
Yeah.
the uniform's going straight in the wash.
Right.
So I'll strip it off in kitchen in front of the washing machine and trundle up
Okay.
for a shower, a post working week shower.
Post wank, you were going to say then. Post work wank.
But it wasn't even because I had to work Saturday, so I don't know why I stripped off in the kitchen. It's just force of habit. And so I went for my shower as normal, and then I think when I came back downstairs, I was probably griping because I was achy. I've been working hard last couple of weeks, and I've been having like calf, hamstring strains and stuff. Small on my back. So I was probably just going, oh, fuck me. Like my dad does. Oh. Like I used to take the piss out of him for when I was 12. What are you moaning at? And so she said, why don't you go and have a bath? So I did, and I pounded the Epsom salts.
Excuse me.
Scratchy.
I put, it says 2 to 4 cups. So I just put the bag in
Wow.
Oh, shit.
because it was a full bath. And I had a bath of Epsom salts and listened to something on
White
YouTube.
shade of pale. Procol Harum.
I usually take my book up. I say usually. I have a bath like once every 6 months probably. But I usually take a book up and then just leave it and play something on YouTube. So I was probably listening to something on YouTube. So yeah, then I had my bath and it was like, oh, what do we do? It was like 8:30 by then. So what do we do? Shall I see if there's any
long were you in the bath for?
films on? 40 minutes.
At all?
Yeah, 40 minutes. And so I went on Disney Shite Plus, and I scrolled through Netflix and Amazon, and the problem is we have very different tastes in films. There was one film, Frankenstein,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
there's, with
What's his name?
They Fly Now in it, isn't it?
They fly now?
They Fly Now. What's he called?
Oh, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Moon Knight's in the new Frankenstein,
What's
isn't it?
his name?
Jason
Isaac.
Isaacs.
Oscar Isaacs.
Isaacs,
yeah.
Oscar Isaacs, right? And I've heard good things about that new Frankenstein film. Is it Guillermo
Guillermo
Yeah,
del
Guillermo.
Toro.
del Toro? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard good things. But she ain't gonna want to watch that because it's a proper film.
That's good.
Yeah, but I just know not to suggest it because she won't be happy. She won't want to watch it. She wants to watch fucking Hugh Jackman topless.
Right, okay.
I thought I'll put.
This will get her
Daredevil.
going for hump day.
Might be doing myself a disservice by.
Well,
I can't compete with a roided up Aussie.
maybe you do.
Jackman.
No. So we watched Deadpool and Wolverine, and yeah, it was kind of really mid, really mid.
Yeah. I mean, it's a parody of a parody of a parody at this point, isn't it? That's the issue.
The lack of plot was my biggest issue.
They're all like that, aren't they? From memory.
All the Deadpool ones.
Yeah.
I thought the first film was pretty strong. Pretty good.
Right, okay.
The second one I wasn't a fan of.
Mm.
And the humour gets old
Mm.
for me.
Yeah.
The cameos, I'm not falling for that shit. I'm not, the member berries just don't affect me. It's like, I really can't be bothered. All right, you got
Member berries?
Chris Evans back playing the Human Torch.
Yeah.
You know, it was the plot and the story that was missing for me.
Mm.
And I thought, the thing that struck me early was the script, the effing and jeffing from Wolverine.
Mm.
Every other word was fuck.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just too much. I know you can do it because it's R-rated, but you know,
Mary Whitehouse here.
I know.
I mean, you have script writers. They've written it.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
They've written it that way. You know, so
Yeah, it's
lame.
rubbish.
Yeah,
There's a
lame.
good film on Netflix called Train Dreams. I think it's called Train Dreams, and it's just a nice film. I'd wholeheartedly recommend that as a
Train
film to
Dreams.
watch.
Is it a dramedy?
No,
Formats.
yeah, and maybe even say 4.5.
Oh,
I'd watch it again. I think.
It sounds like it's a Hideo. No. It's the guy who did the Howl's Moving Castle.
What's that one?
It's like and My Neighbor Totoro. I can't remember the Japanese guy's name.
Oh,
Can't
right, I
remember
don't
it,
know. No, it's got. Is it Joel Edgerton?
Joel
I think that's his name, Joel Edgerton.
from The Masked Singer.
Was he in that?
No,
Oh,
that's another Joel, I think.
is that Taron Edgerton?
Oh, Taron.
Yeah.
He's Elton John, isn't he?
Yes.
Taron Egerton, yeah.
I think he's called Joel Edgerton. I think he's Australian. I might be wrong.
Okay.
And it's just about him. It's not. There is a train. I suppose there are trains in it actually. Thinking about it, but it's based on a novella. And it's just about this guy who lives in. Is it Idaho? I think. And just the course of his life. And it's just a good watch. I would recommend it as a good
Excellent.
film.
We watched. We went to see a Pink Floyd tribute act in
What were they called?
Blackburn Cathedral. It was just Pink Floyd.
The other
like,
side of the
left.
mood.
The mood.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but so that was good. Then we came back and watched a KLF documentary on.
Have you not watched this
Prime.
before?
I've got the book. The book's over there. So,
Oh, right, okay.
well, a book on KLF. So
Mm.
yeah, that was really good. They won a Brit Award and buried it outside Stonehenge. And then someone dug it up and found it and gave it back to them. And then the next day they went back and buried it deeper. And it's still there, apparently.
Oh, right, let's go and get it.
Well, yeah, we were there. We could probably watch over it.
I know, yeah. Unbelievable.
Brit Award. But yeah, they were a weird couple of guys.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd definitely recommend watching it. It's interesting.
Right.
Did a lot of weird shit, driving around in an old like Ford Galaxy police car. In fact, that Ford Galaxy police car released a record that got to number 1. The Time Lords, the Ford Time Lord they called it, and it was like a Dalek song. Like it was the Doctor Who theme mixed into like some weird lyrics, which is
Right, I don't know.
mad.
I don't remember that.
Not a KLF record, technically. But
Ancients of Moo Moo.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What did KLF stand for?
King Lucifer Forever or loads of other stuff.
Nobody knows.
It was changed every time during all the interviews and stuff they did, any articles they wrote about KLF.
Mm.
Then there was like the KLF Foundation, which was their arts wing, where they famously burnt £1 million on the Isle of Jura.
Mm.
But yeah, they did all kinds of mad shit. It's ace. And the whole shtick is related to like a series of books that I started reading in college. Absolutely mad. The Illuminatus trilogy, But all of the Illuminati and the Ancients of Mumu and the other stuff, the Discordians, No.33, all that sort of weird stuff that's kind of weaved into the general fabric of the kind of foundational stuff that birthed this podcast and other things, all the kind of deep top level conspiracies, all kinds of feeds in and from this book series that's written by Robert. No, I'm going to say Anton LaVey, but it's not him. It's Robert Anton Wilson, I think, the author. But yeah, absolutely mad shit. And there was like a theatrical production of it that went really weird. And Bill Drummond from the KLF, he was like the stage manager for that. And yeah, all kinds of stuff. There's too much, and I'm just kind of pepper dashing it. But
were they novels? Or
yeah, novels, 3 novels.
I don't know them. I'd be interested to read.
Yeah, definitely. They're difficult to read. They skip all over the place, but yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, definitely. I've probably got at least one copy of them somewhere. Yeah, so yeah, KLF. 3 AM Eternal, all that. Some bangers. Absolute bangers.
What was the Ancients of Mumu with an ice cream van?
That's Justified and Ancient with Tammy Wynette doing the backing vocals on it. They just phoned her up and said,
Yeah. And what was the other one?
3 AM Eternal.
Which one's that? There's one before that ice cream song, isn't there?
Last Train to Transcentral.
Don't know.
And then there's What Time Is Love? And America, What Time Is Love? But yeah, they deleted all their back catalogue as well and said, no, that's it. That's the end of it. And then at one point they wrote a contract on a car. They drove a car like to the edge of a cliff and wrote a contract on it and said, we're not going to talk about the money. We're not going to talk about anything for 23 years. And then they pushed it off a cliff. And then no one saw them for 23 years. And then they rocked up in an ice cream van to this weird record shop and answered some questions. Like a lot of people were pissed off that they burnt £1 million.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, you could have given it to charity.
It'd be worth 10 million now if they'd invested that.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they're all right.
I want to read the. Is it an official biography you lent me?
It's. I don't know if it's official, but yeah, it's
a book about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be quite kind of interesting to me. I didn't realise they were deep into esotericism.
Yeah. I'd say it was. Like they were very kind of. Well, they were odd. Like I say, KLF meant something different every time they wrote it. It's they never did things normally. They invited a lot of journalists to the Isle of Jura, and they all had to wear these like kind of smocks, and they had a wicker man and all kinds of weird shit, and then put on a rave, a midsummer rave. That was very, very odd and amazing, and all this shit I'd like to do. Can't afford an American police car.
What about a wicker man? Could we start at a wicker man?
Do you remember
burn a wicker chair?
Do you remember when Kit, the Knight Rider car, was on eBay?
Is he not coming on and off eBay all the time? That car.
No, it was the Hoff selling it. It wasn't eBay.
Right.
It might have been eBay or an auction site. And he was in the UK. He was selling kit.
I do remember it. Yeah, vaguely.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I wonder how much it went for. I bet it went for about $500,000.
A lot.
And the deal was he was going to drive it to your house.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Be in someone's garage, rotting there.
Should be in mine, but I don't have a garage.
Rotting.
I watched Interstellar last night.
Oh, yeah. I do like that.
Did you make the kids watch that?
No, they'd gone to bed.
Oh.
While they were, yeah.
Gaming?
No, I think it was after they'd gone to. I think it was about. Yeah, it was late when we started it.
Oh.
So.
What time did you go to bed after
I
watching?
watched Match at Day after that as well. It's like 1:05 when I went to bed last night. Because I thought I've rinsed my tax return. It's barn raising. I don't really have anything to do the football match is probably going to get postponed because of waterlogged pitch. I'm probably going to have a day where I don't have anything to do. So I thought I'd
Watched
stay up.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
You never seen it before?
I think I saw it when it came out.
Yeah.
And it was one of them, it's like, just you go through these streaming sites, it's just full of fucking gash. It's full of nonsense, it's shite.
I think what
pick out the nuggets of sweet corn.
But there's no new nuggets, that's the problem.
it's
Very few.
choice paralysis, isn't it? It seemed like there was more to do when there was less options, personally. Not think?
Yeah, it's easier to. So well, it felt like there was more choice because you were seeing a lot of things you might want to watch. Because now it's almost the opposite. There is more stuff, but less choice.
Quite often on Netflix, in the top 10 is something that's like from
Decent.
5 years ago. No, but it's old.
Right.
Like old TV shows or old films are quite often number one.
It's a knockout.
Yeah.
The thing is they have to produce content.
Mm.
It's content now rather than artistry. So,
Who was saying there was a famous actor, and he was saying that Netflix now have told them to make sure you reiterate the plot of the film 4 or 5 times.
Matt Damon was
each
saying
time.
it, wasn't he?
To Matt Damon, because people are just on their phones and they're not actually paying attention to movies anymore.
That's the rip, isn't it? They've got what they call Baffleck, Maffleck,
Ben Affleck and
Matt Damon.
and also Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
well, didn't they do a film about Jordan, Michael
Yeah,
Jordan?
It's called Air.
I passed that one and it's like, she ain't gonna want to watch that.
That's a good film.
It's good
Yeah.
film, yeah.
I'll occasionally I'll chance a film like that because I watched The Founder with Michael Keaton.
Oh, I like that about McDonald's.
About the founding
Yeah,
of
I thought that was
McDonald's.
really good.
And yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
It's sort of interesting. It's like it's a character it's a character study, isn't it? But it's supposedly based on real events and how it went down. So you feel like you're learning something as well. Plus, it's got Michael Keaton in it, who's like one of the finest actors working today, I would argue.
Yeah.
Well done, good supporting cast, and she liked it as well because often, again, she just wants to see Hugh Jackman's guns.
What?
Hugh
Hugh Jackman's not in The Founder.
No, so I took a chance and got away with that one, but I didn't with Air. I didn't chance it with Air, even though it had Batfleck in it.
What was that series he was in about the pharmaceutical company? It might be the film.
Dope Sick.
Dope Sick.
Still not
was
seen that either.
amazing.
Not seen that either.
That was good. Yeah.
Was that about that family beginning with L?
What?
Yeah. No. I think there's loads at the same time, wasn't it? It was sort of
It's
like
the Oxycontin
Express.
isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, I think it was. I think they were in it, weren't they? I think part of it was like
Purdue Farmer.
that's him. Yeah,
But it was a
Purdue
family beginning with L who were the family behind it. They got away with it, didn't they? They've pawned it all onto the company and they're not taking any personal responsibility. But no, I've not seen Dope Sick.
Breakthrough pain was like the big thing in that. So the answer was just to take more, essentially, and then you were more addicted, and then eventually it just stops working. So they kept doubling the dose, essentially, but the pain always keeps coming. And they allegedly, well, I don't know if it's true now because they put it in that TV show. They made some kind of research to say that this is a thing that people experience and this is how you treat it by upping the pain meds.
It was happening over here as well. I remember watching like a Dispatches 7-8 years ago where they were talking about overprescription of opiates.
Right.
Mirroring what's happening in the States, and the same thing's been happening over here. But I think maybe we got a handle on it earlier, and
I mean,
we're trying to be less reliant on it.
It's like it's difficult to get anything more than a paracetamol out of a doctor.
Yeah. It was hospital prescribed.
Right.
All this. It wasn't, from what I remember, going back, but it wasn't. The GP wasn't the route. It was people having operations, I think, and then being prescribed at hospital, and and then become independent,
Right.
going for a back up or a new knee or
Right.
whatever.
I remember my wife's had Oromorph.
What's that?
It's like,
Oromorphic.
yeah, basically that you drink. Comes in a bottle.
Eat what?
Comes in a bottle,
Okay.
and you drink it. But it's like it's like Calpol.
With a mixer.
Yeah. But we poured it away.
Oh,
Well, after she got better, obviously.
rainy
We had-
day.
Yeah,
That's rainy day cupboard for me. That.
we had loads of it left as well. I thought, I wonder if I should have just kept a bit of that and just seen what it was like. But no.
Have either of you seen the new 28 Days movies?
I saw
No.
I've not seen the Bone Temple.
No.
The new one that's in the cinema now, but I saw the last one. Yeah, with Ray Fiennes and
It's getting hyped, isn't it? The second one.
yeah,
This 28 years later Bone Temple
part
one.
2.
Drinker had some good things to say about it.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
And is Jimmy Savile? Jimmy Savile?
The Jimmies.
The Jimmy Savile cult?
Well, what's the name? The actor. He knocks it out of the park apparently in the new one.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he's
can't
the
remember his
baddie
name. Jack O'Connell.
Jack
Yeah.
O'Connell, yeah.
He's the baddie in Sinners as well, isn't he, apparently?
Oh, is he?
Oscar
Since
nom.
16.
Has he
Oscar
been?
nom.
Oh, well, no,
That film's got
Yeah.
like 16 on it. Oscar
Yeah.
noms.
yeah, I've not watched it, so I'm interested to watch it and see.
Is that on streamings yet?
I
It
don't
might be.
think so. I don't think. I
Oh
think
yeah,
they-
sorry, it is. Yeah, it
What's
is.
it on?
It might be like a home premiere though.
That's what I mean. I think they've kept it behind pay because it's done so well.
Right.
Make the people pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I skipped past Tron Ares the other night because that was they were trying to ask people to
Wise.
pay for that. Like fuck me.
He's been in some bad films, him, hasn't he? 30 Seconds to Mars guy.
Oh,
What's he called?
Jared Leto.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was in
The superhero film you're thinking about?
not more. I wasn't thinking. He was thinking about Morbius.
Yep.
I was thinking about the fucking Harrison Ford sci-fi movie with Rutger Hauer.
Are you forgetting
Blade
Michael
Runner.
Keaton's in Morbius?
I've never seen it.
Right.
Never seen Morbius.
That's the baddie from the Spider-Man film, isn't
the
it?
Vulture, isn't
Yeah.
it?
No, yeah, Blade Runner 2049 was a good film, wasn't it?
Despite Jared Leto,
It just like, yeah, him being a weird.
despite him being in it.
He was also in Fight Club. Jared Leto. He's the one who gets beaten up by Tyler Durden, or the other
Right.
one. He gets beaten up by the other one, doesn't he? Wherever he's,
Edward Norton.
yeah.
He was producer on Tron Ares,
Right.
so I think it might be the big L for him now. I think he might have to go to jail now.
What does that mean?
He won't be able to make a film for 5 or 10 years.
Right.
Like
okay.
director jail.
Right. Okay.
You know when like directors make 2 bombs in a row and they get put in direct.
Right.
Like your man who did Indiana Jones and the Dial of Dysentery.
Mangold.
James Mangold, he's in jail now,
Right.
isn't he? He's not made a film
Has
since.
he got a roll 66?
To get out,
Yeah.
I think that's
pay a
the
fine.
least you have to do.
Or do you
Maybe some.
do you have to start with on a small independent film again?
That would be wise. I mean,
Sundance.
no one's going to give you any money.
Did he not do Did he do the James Bond film? Did he not do the last James Bond film as well?
Don't think so. Mangold.
He did a Wolverine film. Did Logan? He did Logan, didn't he?
Did he do a racing car film?
Cars.
Ford versus Ferrari. Was
Did
it?
he do that?
Good film.
I think he did that.
That's quite a good. Film.
Yeah, but you're only as good as your last film, and if it's Dial of Dysentery, you're going to jail.
Yeah, but that Ford versus Ferrari didn't make any money either, even though, despite it being a good film.
No.
There's that new F1 film out, I think. I'm going to watch that.
That's on Apple, isn't it? That one.
Is that the Brad Pitt one?
Yeah.
I think that's supposed to be good.
Yeah.
Like,
Check it
decent.
Might try and watch it.
By the numbers.
Yeah, we need an old guy
And
and
a
a
new
young
guy.
guy.
It's a bit Top Gun, I think, maybe.
It is, isn't it?
Top Gun vibes.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is in jail now, isn't he? Because that last
Yeah.
Mission Impossible film.
Flopped, even though it made 600 million.
Yeah, but did you see the budget?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it made 600. I mean, I probably took 600.
That's what I mean. And then box
And the
office.
theatres take 30%.
Right.
And then you've got your marketing and your budget.
The old men needed to make $1 billion, I think, didn't they, for it to turn a profit?
Yeah. Dead Reckoning 1, I think, was the last good one, wasn't it? That did $1 billion. And but it's dropped off. He must be on adrenochrome or some shit, that fucker.
He's in his early 60s, isn't he? It's like 62, 63, I think.
Looks younger than you.
He does look younger than... Not younger than you, though.
I'll tell you that.
He does look... yeah. They must get some mad shit done in order to maintain their appearance these days.
It's like, yeah, but it can go wrong. Look at Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
He's
because
fucked himself, hasn't he?
He doesn't get paid at the same level, I don't think.
He can't afford Dr. Nick. Is that what you're saying?
He does get Dr. Nick Riviera. That's the issue. Whereas Tom Cruise gets some kind of Scientologist approved, programmed facelifts and fillers.
I can't believe he's still in that, man. It's so bizarre.
The idea is that once you've been cleared, or whatever it is that they do, and you've told them everything about yourself, then you can just be manipulated.
But people have left. Like Kirstie Alley left, didn't she?
Yeah.
Travolta's still in there, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
But I think they've got some serious dirt on him, haven't they? You know, the old massage.
So they say.
The old massage deal with him.
Yeah.
I mean, who would care? Everyone knows he's gay, don't they, now? Who would care if he came
Preston
out?
as well. What a babe.
What a waste.
I know, yeah, if that's true. If that's true. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, it's like Jet from Gladiators. Such a waste.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's still in there. I think it's an ego thing. I think the difference with Cruise is he's at the top of echelon.
Yeah.
He's the one getting the galactic champion medals. I mean, they just glaze. Glazing is the wrong, we need a second order magnitude term for glazing. Like an Uber glaze, like a communal...
A galactic glaze.
I don't think he must just love that.
Maybe. But it has been...
fucking worship him like a god.
There's nothing said about it, though, officially now, is there, that I know of? Whereas maybe like 20 years ago, it was a bit more public about him talking about his Scientology. No? Am I...
Yeah.
I don't hear him talk about it at all now.
Since the videos came out.
Yeah.
Since those Scientology videos came out.
That's what I
and
mean.
it's like, whoa, this is fucking weird.
Yeah,
He was giving the speech and he's then like saluting to the statue of LRH.
I've not watched the videos.
Oh my God, no, on YouTube.
I'll have to watch it, yeah.
They did like a promo video and it's got the Men in Black, Mission Impossible soundtrack down the back of it, behind a bed.
Right.
A soundtrack bed of the ding, 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 ding. And he's talking about how important it is, what we're doing, the work we're doing, us following LRH and our mission to save humanity.
Oh, wow.
And it's, because it's an internal video, an internal Scientology video that got leaked.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's, oh my gosh, you have to see it.
I've seen the pictures and people talk about it
clips.
and stuff.
I think it's maybe a 10-minute video, but it's well worth your time. And it finishes him with getting the award,
The giant medal.
The giant fucking dinner plate.
You have completed Scientology.
Yeah. But they love him because he's it's a PR thing.
Yeah.
They wanted the big names, don't they? To give them credibility, to get more people in. But the more I read Going Clear, which was made a documentary, I think, film, wasn't it? But it's a good book if you want to borrow it, Going Clear. And that unveils some of the darker side of it and the manipulation, financial manipulation. These guys are paying thousands and thousands every month to become part of the Sea Org, or whatever. And the psychological manipulation where you're separated. It's like like all these cults, they separate you from your family, from your friends. What do you call them? There's a term they use for people.
Gentiles.
it's not that, but aggravators or something something similar to that. And it's kind of dark, but mad at the same time. It's a mad story. The most prolific author of all time.
Yeah.
LRH, L. Ron Hubbard. No one's written more than him. Bullshit.
How would he? Was the idea that he would just produce? Eventually, he would produce something that would be read.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 monkeys.
No, you're paid by the word.
Right. Okay.
So he started writing for newspapers and magazines and stuff.
Right. Okay.
And he would get paid by the word, and then he would start writing his own books and just complete prolific sci-fi author. And they started this Sea Org, which was a tax scam because they would go out to international waters, so he couldn't be done by the tax man. It's just a mad story.
It is, isn't it?
But you've got like the #1 Hollywood A-lister at the top of the pyramid. I mean, maybe not now because he is getting on, but from what would you say, from like 1986, to that 10-year, 15-year stretch. Yeah, at least till the year 2000, Tom Cruise was the main man in Hollywood.
Well, even beyond that, I would say he was still in big films beyond that, wasn't he?
Yeah, but you've got younger people coming through, maybe who would maybe eclipse him in as far as pulling power on the box office. Whereas at that time, it's a Tom Cruise film. He was the go-to guy, wasn't he, for the box office pull?
Yeah.
Madness. People are weird.
You got that weirdness with Katie Holmes.
Oh yeah, they had a daughter together, didn't they?
All sorts of weirdness, yeah.
Did she not get custody as well, Katie Holmes?
I think, I think so.
Like sole custody.
Oprah Winfrey interview where he was jumping all over the couch.
Yeah, it was a weird time, wasn't it?
Like manic.
Yeah.
Do you think that was drugs? Or?
Well, no, because I think he's a true believer. I kind of think he's a true believer, and they're straight edge.
Yeah,
they don't fuck with anything.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a druggie.
They've got this weird thing about psychiatry,
right?
As Scientologists, you not heard this
No.
angle? They're like dead against it. Well, just YouTube search Tom Cruise views of psychiatry. They hate it. It's like the devil's work. It's like
right.
Yeah, because the process is you hold these two cans. This is how you get better.
Watch the dial.
you get audited.
Yeah.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're clear.
Yeah.
Well, they have like midichlorians or something, don't they? What's the what the little?
It's a volcano, isn't it? Xenu.
Yeah, but isn't there like some kind of essence in the? Or am I thinking of? I might be thinking of organone.
Or orgonomy.
Yeah, no, I'm sure Scientology.
The lore is there was a volcanic explosion, wasn't it? Wasn't the I forget the name of the bad guys, but they were imprisoned in a volcano, I think.
Right, okay.
But then they got out. Thetans.
Thetans.
So we're all Thetans, us humans.
Okay.
We're good, but there's the bad guys out there.
Oh, now you've unlocked a memory of the John Travolta Scientology film, where he is a alien in
Battlefront,
Battlefield Earth.
Battlefield Earth.
Yeah.
and he's the colonizing alien, isn't he?
I've never seen
John
it.
Travolta.
I want to see it. I've never seen it.
That should be a watch party.
Xenu then. Xenu.
Xenu is the big bad guy.
He's the big
I think, yeah.
like Toy Story.
Like Emperor. Like
Right, okay.
like Palpy.
Emperor Zurg.
Your friend.
Even Tom Cruise said no to that script being at the top. There's even a line. There's a line that Tom won't pass even for his giant medal.
No.
Yeah. We need a Scientologist, huh?
There is someone I follow actually. I was just thinking then before. I write it down in my notes.
Well, you know a Scientologist?
No one on YouTube. Just had it on that guest list thing before I forget.
does you choose?
It's worth sending him an email, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not that. Oh, it is on Drive, isn't it?
Oh, I've already watched it. Yeah, 10 minutes. This will be the outro, I think. Fuck YouTube and monetization. When we decide we've had enough.
What do you mean? Oh, because we
16 million views. Tom Cruise Scientology video, original and cut.
Fucking hell. 18 years ago.
Aye.
It's a beautiful religion, says Tom Cruise. Right.
He has kind of a maniacal laugh.
I think he is. You know, the idea would be that a lot of Hollywood stars would likely be narcissists because of the nature of the job, you know, and then pretend not to be, because that wouldn't make you very appealing if you were an open narcissist. But if you have that kind of grandiose sense of self on some level, then being some kind of film star would probably be quite appealing.
Yeah.
And also being the head of a religion. Would
So
also
I wanted to be a rock star when I was like 12, 13.
I still do.
You're
I
trying,
don't think
aren't
that's
you?
not narcissism, is it?
Nah.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you're probably your most narcissistic as an adolescent,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
and you just never came out of it, Ben.
It's like the older, who'd want to be famous?
Well, now, yeah.
No.
I don't think I'd want to be famous.
Infamous.
Infamous.
Inglorious.
Yeah.
It's another good film.
18 years ago.
Shall we wrap up?
Yes.
Are we done?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
quarter
Well, we
past
don't
10.
have to, but
No, it's fine. Yeah.
No,
that's
it's
fine.
Ben's
yeah.
checking his watch. and
Oh,
stuff.
right. Okay. I've got a lot of dry
Trying to pay
bogies as
something.
well, because
Dry bogies.
I've been shaping plaster coving
Oh,
today.
right. So, yeah.
So I've been breathing in lots of plaster dust.
Oh, that's not good for you.
No,
Chips
I did
and
was wearing a
nostrils.
mask.
All right.
I think it's plaster of Paris.
All right.
It'll definitely stop out plaster particles.
Right, okay.
They're miles bigger than viral particles, so you're all right with that probably.
Good. Good.
Good. I made a chicken and leek pie tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll have to save it for next time.
Oh, right. Okay. Why is it a good story?
No.
Is the dog eating it all?
No.
Do you wish the dog ate it all? Is it going to cry?
Have you ever made a meal and just thought this was too much flavour? Right, we'll see you next week.
See
Yeah,
you next
bye.
Let's finish on this.
Oh, no. This advert.
Got the tab muted. Here we go.
He's acting there, though.
No audio now.
Outrageous.
Billion people of Earth. And
We
that's
could hear
only
it,
the
so
first
that's all that
wave
matters.
is unleashed.
Absolutely.
Which is why the story of Tom Cruise, Scientologist, has only just begun.
Freedom of Valor winner.
Woo.
Hey,
Remember
babe,
to.
I know we're not doing Valentine's this year, so I just booked the regular place.
Is it Banner, though? Remember to donate so you get the entire podcast.
Yeah.
That was epic. Fail.
Yeah, we've got to. Should have reminded you. You know, you've all got to become members of the channel to actually for us to interact with you, and also.
Oh, news on that next
It's
week.
only for Sea Org members.
Are we going to get a second keyboard?
A second keyboard and mouse. I found some software.
Oh, I'm sure that won't interfere with anything that happens on the.
No, I found a second keyboard. I'm just looking for mice.
Oh, I can bring a mouse if I remember. I'll put a reminder on my phone.
To live here.
Do you not want like a Minority Report glove?
I can just buy one. I can buy a mouse.
I think I have one. I just haven't located it. Or
Will it
looked
be
for
dirty though?
Yeah.
Will it have like one of those, you know, skin cell marks?
I mean, the podcast did end 12 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of binned it.
Again.
Snatched defeat
Hey.
from the jaws of victory.
There's always next month. We'll be back. With less death. Hopefully.
Welcome, folks, to Barn Raising Air. Hear the tales from Phil, Matt, and Ben Fair. In the realm where the Inquisition's Amish, raise the roof, clear the doubt, abolish. Strumming tales like a folk rock spree. They'll delve in deep, hearts worn on sleeve. Pull up a chair by the lantern's glow. Join our circle, let the stories flow. With Phil and Matt and Ben our kin, we're stitching wisdom like an Amish pin. We'll question everything, turn night to day. With the barn raising crew, we'll lead the way.
Dirty and thick.
Phil's got more confidence than ability. He's never had any formal training.
Oh, I like the dirtiest part of the crack.
I'm the whore of Babylon!
Everybody in the chorus